For a brief moment, a hidden chapter in the ongoing story of avian influenza came to light, only to disappear just as quickly. A report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, C.D.C., briefly posted and then mysteriously deleted, suggests that bird flu, H5N1, may have spread between humans and household cats. The article, originally published in the New York Times by Apoorva, Mandavilli, and Emily Anthes on February 6, 2025, reveals an unsettling pattern of possible cross-species transmission that has left experts questioning the government's commitment to public health transparency. The data, retrieved from a now-vanished table, documented 2 U.S. households where infected cats may have transmitted the virus to humans and vice versa. In one case, a cat allegedly infected an adolescent before dying just 4 days after developing symptoms. In another case, a dairy farm worker exhibited symptoms first, followed by a cat that fell ill and died within 3 days. This information was embedded within a C.D.C. report that ostensibly focused on Los Angeles wildfires and air quality. Curiously, the document had been embargoed for reporters ahead of publication, but the table on bird flu only appeared when the report went live and was subsequently removed. The lack of clarity on whether this was an accidental disclosure or an intentional suppression of data has triggered alarm among scientists and public health experts. H5N1, a virus primarily affecting birds, has been spreading through dairy cattle since early 2024, infecting at least 67 Americans thus far. While the virus is not yet capable of sustained human-to-human transmission, even isolated cases of mammal-to-human spread raise concerns about its potential to mutate into a more dangerous strain. Alarmingly, in many cases, dead cats on infected farms have been the first signal that cows were carrying the virus, a disturbing new pattern in zoonotic disease transmission. Public health experts are now demanding answers. Jennifer Nuzzo, director of Brown University's Pandemic Center, did not mince words. If new evidence about H5N1 is being held up for political purposes, that is completely at odds with the government's responsibility to protect the American people. While scientists have long known that cats are highly susceptible to bird flu, documented cases of feline-to-human transmission have, until now, remained elusive. With at least 85 domestic cats in the U.S. infected since late 2022, the deleted C.D.C. data raises pressing questions about whether this strain of H5N1 has adapted to new mammalian hosts. The implications extend beyond feline health. The suppression of critical pandemic-related data echoes troubling precedents, not only from China's early cover-up of COVID-19 in Wuhan, but also from the 2002 to 2003 SARS outbreak, where Beijing concealed the severity of the epidemic for months. In that instance, the Chinese government actively punished whistleblowers who attempted to alert the public, leading to uncontrolled viral spread and a global health crisis. The parallels with today's C.D.C. decision are stark. While the U.S. prides itself on scientific transparency, political interference in public health data has increased dramatically in recent years. A direct comparison can be drawn to Russia's suppression of tuberculosis outbreaks, where state officials altered epidemiological reports to downplay rising infection rates, leading to drug-resistant strains spreading across the population. The consequences of ignoring or obfuscating zoonotic threats are clear. When public health data is withheld, pandemics spiral out of control. If the U.S. government is now engaging in a similar pattern of withholding crucial virological data, it represents a serious breach of public trust. The potential for a future public health crisis cannot be understated. Experts warn that continued transmission in mammals gives the virus additional opportunities to evolve, increasing the risk of a human-adapted strain emerging. Given that H5N1 has a fatality rate exceeding 50% in known human cases, even a slight increase in transmissibility could have devastating consequences. In recent years, the weaponization of public health data for political gain has become an increasing concern. The abrupt disappearance of key findings on zoonotic transmission may indicate a larger effort to downplay threats that could lead to economic disruptions, particularly in agriculture. If dairy farms are implicated in viral spread, the potential impact on the livestock industry and public health policy would be profound. At the heart of this controversy is a fundamental question. Is the U.S. government prioritizing transparency in pandemic prevention, or is it repeating the fatal mistakes of past outbreaks by suppressing inconvenient truths? The scientific community is demanding that the C.D.C. immediately release the full data set, not just for academic scrutiny, but as a matter of public safety. The stakes could not be higher. Until then, Americans are left with a chilling uncertainty. If potentially critical evidence of viral transmission is being quietly erased from official reports, what else are we not being told? Please subscribe to the Intellectualist new YouTube channel, where we present insightful videos analyzing the current events shaping the world. Turn on notifications to receive the latest updates from the channel.